Welcome back to Jedi Jive, everyone. My name is Mike, and we are going to watch episode 8 of season 7 of the Clone Wars today. This one's called Together Again. This will be the fourth and final episode in Ahsoka Tano's Walkabout arc. I think most people would agree that the Bad Batch arc was a little bit better than this one and had a little bit more of a story going on. Like last week, we kind of ended right where we began in the same prison, so it doesn't really feel like we've done much in this arc. It's been fun to watch. It's been interesting to see Ahsoka's development a little bit in terms of how she views the Jedi, although I feel she already felt that way about the Jedi before coming into this arc. So I'm not really that happy with the way that this particular arc has panned out, but we did see Bo-Katan and Ursa Wren and some Mandalorians kind of show up last week observing Ahsoka from afar. So if I had to guess, it seems like Bo-Katan is probably going to help Ahsoka and the Martez sisters escape. Not sure how they're going to resolve a conflict if they haven't really set one up, but I'm still interested to see what happens, and I'm really excited to see how this all ties into Mandalore and how we're going to move forward going on from here. So let's waste no more time and get right into it. Let's see what's up.
What do you think we should do, Ahsoka? Let's look at how we got here.
Use the Force like the first time she got out?
We're here because you convinced Trace to dump the spice, and she did.
But your original deal was the problem.
For you.
For me as well.
When did this happen? The two of you against me.
Rafa, I'm not choosing sides here. I'm just
siding with her. She's your friend today, but what about tomorrow? And the next day? You and I were always good. Good until she showed up.
I think I know of a way to get us out of here.
Yeah, I think you do.
It's better if you don't know.
Come on, Ahsoka.
You need to trust me. We each played a part in getting here. Now we need to do the same to get out.
What choice do I really have?
Come with us.
So, are you ready to make a choice? Pay your debt or watch your friends die?
I want to cut a deal with you, alone. What?
You would betray your friends.
Trust me. They're not my friends.
Where is my spice?
Send them to go get it and give them one rotation. If they don't come back, I'll tell you where their family's from.
Ahsoka, why would you say that?
And what do you get out of all of this?
Just my percentage.
If you don't, I'll torture the information out of your friend here.
I won't forget this.
Is another deception.
My life depends on it as much as theirs.
You think he will
Darth
find
Maul.
out about this?
He always knows.
Even Marg Krim is super afraid of Darth Maul, as he should be.
Bring back the spice.
I hope we get to get a little Darth Maul tease at the end of this episode. That'll be fun.
I didn't scan the Jedi leaving with the others. Keep watch. I want to know the instant she leaves the Citadel. What are you up to?
Be interesting to see if the Mandalorians take their helmets off in this.
I still don't understand what Ahsoka was thinking.
What she did back there, giving herself up for us, that's rare. You don't see that much.
You mean that was her plan?
I thought that was clear. Trust me.
So how do we rescue Ahsoka without getting captured again?
By delivering the spice, of course.
Since I'm here, might as well do some good.
She's like in an armory. She's gonna blow something up.
We're stealing spies from the Pikes to trade it back for Ahsoka?
So they're gonna have the sisters rescue Ahsoka.
I do not have your shipment listed
Sounds like more
anywhere.
trouble.
Look, pal, I don't want to get you in trouble, but this is coming from up top, if you know what I mean. So why don't you just start loading the spice onto my ship?
But I can't just give it to you.
If it makes you feel better, go find your boss. But when he asks what the holdup is, I'm gonna tell him it's your fault. Come on, guys, let's get moving.
Luckily, those guys are idiots, huh? Yeah, she's gonna blow up the whole facility.
I assure you, this delay does not change things. We'll
There he
proceed
is.
as planned.
You are but one small piece.
She recognizes that voice.
Do you understand?
They raided one of my shipments arriving on Coruscant.
Were there Jedi?
I don't know. None of my men made it out.
Well, then the answer is yes.
Oh. Well, that was a close one.
No more delays. I am certain Crimson Dawn would love the opportunity
Nice.
to take control. Surely Maul knows we do not jump to his demand.
Would you care to make that clear to him?
No, sir. I like that the Pikes aren't the most powerful, but they make them. They're smart. She's placed a lot of explosives.
Let's find out where you are. Mandalore.
Nice.
What's Maul doing there?
I knew you were no petty smuggler.
Yep. Now they know. No hiding that one. And now they know she's a Jedi.
A Jedi? Are your friends Jedi as well?
No, just me. They have no idea.
The Jedi Council will regret sending you here.
Oh.
I cannot find it anywhere on the manifest for you to have this spice.
I don't see any manager. You just don't want to do the work. Rafa? Not now. So where is this manager? Huh? You little
Behind
liar.
you.
All right.
You don't have authorization to be here.
Oh, nice. It's a Trandoshan.
Let me see the ship's manifest.
Trace, why don't you give him the manifest?
You're
I
not
left
going
it on the
anywhere.
ship. Hey, I got your manifest right here.
Come on. There you go. That's more like it. Holy sh!
See ya, pal.
Oh, nice. Drop it. Nice.
Come on!
That was a cool move.
Hey, whoa, nice work. Come on.
Again, seems a little bit too easy, but I'll take it.
Your execution will help restore the Pike's reputation.
You don't have to execute her. We brought your spice back.
We know you are both working for the Republic and this Jedi.
Jedi.
There you go.
A Jedi? Come on.
How unfortunate that your stupidity is so authentic.
After what you told me about your parents. Was a Jedi.
So you're not a Jedi.
I was trained, but I left. You can do that? Now is really not the time to explain all this.
Yeah, you know when the time was? When we were in prison. Hold me.
Kaboom. Nice.
Come on!
After them, or we'll all suffer the consequences.
Alright, so Trace and Rafa didn't seem all that angry when they found out about Ahsoka.
Well, if you're a Jedi, I assume you're a good shot. Yes. Then shoot something.
We've lost the rear
Uh-oh.
deflector shields.
And the gun. We might have lost the rear deflectors, but we still have the front.
Nice. Playing chicken.
Glad we could help.
Oh, okay, it's the Mandos.
Well, you're a Jedi, right? Don't you make a living tracking down criminals like me?
I was a Jedi. Why would anyone walk away from being a Jedi? It's complicated.
You act like one. Or at least how I want them to be.
She's right. Without you, we'd be done for. Jedi or not, I consider you my friend.
Isn't this sweet?
Oh,
Making friends?
Back away.
So you remember me?
there she is.
Death Watch is gone, and you and I have a common enemy.
Maul.
I need your help. Once we are underway, I will explain everything. You have 5 minutes to decide.
Sounds like she needs your help, just like we did. I'm afraid where it might lead. You mean back to the Jedi? Yes.
Go. It's what you're meant to do.
All right. But let me keep my bike here, just in case. Deal.
So yeah, I mean, they wrapped that up pretty nicely. It wasn't the most exciting arc, and definitely wasn't the most eventful, but it was still fun to watch. And we got to, meet these two new characters, and like I said, they might bring them back eventually. I don't think they need to. I don't even really think they needed to introduce these characters to begin with. We know that there's only 12 episodes in this final season, and the Bad Batch arc was nice and solid. This one, I mean, you could say it was solid, but from a storytelling perspective, pretty uneventful. Not much happened other than them just introducing these new characters, and then the conflict that I was expecting to see in terms of the sisters going back on their friendship with Ahsoka after finding out that she was a Jedi didn't happen. They find out that she's a Jedi, and then almost immediately are like, oh, but you're good. So I mean, there really was no conflict there. It didn't really feel like much got resolved because there was no conflict to begin with. They didn't really play that up enough. So likewise with Rafa's reaction, like this, for the first 3 episodes, Rafa has been more of like, doubting Ahsoka, having more of sort of a cautionary, negative opinion of Ahsoka, and then all of a sudden she just sort of flips a switch at the end there, and she's ready to help Ahsoka, and I guess she realizes the errors of her ways. So I guess they got into trouble, and maybe that's kind of what ends up reversing Rafa's attitude, is that she realized she kind of had the wrong attitude from the beginning. But Trace kind of just, they make her seem kind of young and naive, and maybe even younger than Ahsoka. I'm not sure how old they're supposed to be, but I kind of got the impression that Trace is supposed to be around the same age as Ahsoka, but she's clearly not as wise. So at the end of this, the Mandalorians come, and Bo-Katan is like, I need your help with Maul. Like, we've had some issues in the past, but now we have a common enemy, so let's work together. So it's obvious that they know they're holding all their cards for this final arc, that the Siege of Mandalore arc, this is going to have all of the stuff that we want. And it's interesting to think that 8 episodes into this 12-episode season, Ahsoka and Anakin and Obi-Wan haven't even interacted with each other beyond that one moment when Anakin sensed Ahsoka on the ship and then let them go. But other than that, we've had almost no lightsabers. Let me think, this entire arc we didn't see a single lightsaber, right? Ahsoka doesn't even have lightsabers, so we saw Anakin draw his lightsaber like once or twice in the Bad Batch arc. So there really hasn't been much Jedi or anything like that featured so far. So I'm hoping, it seems like they're really ready to sort of pack everything into this final arc and give us everything we want all at once. So I'm not going to sit here and say that I didn't like this arc, but I don't think it was, like I said, entirely necessary or particularly well done. So I'm excited to move forward. I'm really excited to see what happens next. I can't wait to get some action between Maul. Like I said, I can't wait to see some lightsabers get drawn. So I know Sam Witwer said that this last arc is going to be amazing. So let's do it. If you guys are excited for next week, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.